Indo-Pak conflict. So I think kudos to you, sir. We really owe you a debt of gratitude, and we are really grateful for your service to Pakistan, and not only during your service, but even after your service, the service to Pakistan, which still continues. A great patriot, and my compliments on this book launch, and we really wish you all the best. With regard to the Indo-Pak relations, the past, the present, and the future, I think first of all, there has to be a realization of the two-nation theory. And we must admit that the two-nation theory was never really accepted. And right after the creation of Pakistan, India tried establishing its military dominance over Pakistan. Pakistan has never been the aggressor. Pakistan has always defended its frontiers. The armed forces of Pakistan have always played a great role in defending the motherland. We just celebrated our Defense Day a couple of days back, which reminds us of the time when India tried to establish its hegemony, not only over Pakistan, but in the region. And at that point in time, the whole nation came together, and our armed forces valiantly not only countered the attack of the enemy, but also defended the motherland with great valor and bravery. We've seen diplomatic efforts of the past, but these diplomatic efforts can only succeed once disputes are recognized as disputes. Kashmir being the biggest dispute between India and Pakistan, as long as the people, the indigenous people of Jammu and Kashmir continue to suffer, there can be no peace. Because not only is the two-nation theory questioned by the present government in India, but the rise of the Hindutva ideology has also made life very difficult for minorities. And this so-called claim of being one of the biggest democracies has really failed. And with every passing day, we see that they've now gone towards transnational regression, towards transnational assassinations, like the distinct case of Hardeep Singh Najjar in Canada, and in other countries for that matter. So, this so-called hegemony in the region, and I think in the recent Indo-Pak conflict, the false notion of rising India, this false glorification of being an economic and military power, I think that premise fell flat on its face when they were confronted with Pakistan. And Alhamdulillah, we not only established our military might with a response, with a befitting response, but I think our diplomatic efforts, we also displayed exemplary diplomacy, superior diplomacy. And with regard to war of the narratives, I think their arrogance got the better of them. And when we went on international fora, when we took to the international media, I think we were able to advocate our case much better than our adversaries. And there's a reason. Because the power of truth cannot be subdued. The power of truth cannot be conquered. And when we say that Pakistan has given great sacrifices in this war against terrorism, we really mean it. When one Pakistani soldier, one Pakistani officer, one Pakistani citizen or even children for that matter. We're a country where children have laid down their lives in this war. So when one Pakistani lays down his or her life in this war against terrorism, it is to make Pakistan safe, but more importantly, to make the world a safer place. So Pakistan is like a shield, a wall between the terrorists and the rest of the world. And the false flag operation of Pahalgam had very shaky foundations. To level allegations against Pakistan of sponsoring terrorism, I think it's as absurd as it gets. How can a country which has suffered economic losses to the tune of hundreds of billions of dollars, how can a country which has laid down